Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with my lesson, I would like to give all honor and all glory and power to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone, rule well and teach well. Peace and love to the hopeful elect and the one-third remnant, which consists of you, men, women, and children. Let's go back to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. I'm the Akiya Amatazah. Hey, coming through coming through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Hey, laying this law down. Okay? All right. Lord willing, you sincere ones, you be edified. All right, so today my title is going to Blessed is those who trust in thee. And who is thee? Yahweh by Shema Shai. Okay? Because every day we wake up, every day the Lord allow us to wake up and to be able to fight another day, and we have to, constantly give our praises to Yahweh Shema Shai for everything, literally. I was going to start off with this right here, but I just heard something in my head. Just go start off with this scripture. Hold on, let me, Salakia, Salakia. Proverbs 3 and 6, that's what I'm going to start off with, but it's going to lead me back to my point. Because we have to acknowledge the Lord in everything. The water, Yahweh Shem Shai for waking me up. The water, Yahweh Shem Shai for allowing me to get to my destination safe. The water, Yahweh Shem Shai for food on my plate. The water, Yahweh Shem Shai for just for my fingers, for my toes, for my hair, for my whatever, for my garden, for my children. The water for the increase in the learning and understanding. Acknowledge him in everything. And this leads me to this scripture right here. Because this is beautiful. This is Proverbs chapter 3. And look, I'm going to start off at 5. Okay? And it said, Proverbs chapter 3 and 5. It said, trust in the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, with all thine heart. And that word heart goes back to what, Israel? It goes back to what? Your mind. The Hebrew word for heart is lab. And lab means your mind. Okay? So let's start it over. Proverbs 3 and 5. This is Proverbs 3 and 5. It says, trust in the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. What? 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 Yeah, see, look. Got these birds over here chirping and shit. Proverbs 3 and 5. It said, trust in the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. Okay? You see that? Lean not to thy own understanding. Okay? And that's what majority of Jake, our people, Israel, they lean on to their own understanding. They don't trust in the Holy One, the holies of holies. Okay, and it shows. Okay. And we ain't gotta go through the list. I'm just trying to stay, on the scripts. But us trusting in the Lord will leave us to the crown all the way to the end. Okay, and that's what we got to do daily until that time comes. Lord willing, we be endure to the end. Okay, Proverbs 3 and 6. In all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. See, that's how I go. I mean, in every bliss of a second, not even a second, half a second, a millimeter of a second, the Lord is right there, because he's everything. He's everywhere. He controls everything. He literally is everything. Literally, Yahweh Shai was Adam. If you can receive it in the spirit, only if you listen to who? Those great men that did this labor of work and love, which are the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Okay, start from Apostle Tahar and on down. Okay, and this go back to my other scripture. All right, because what did it say? Look, the title of Psalm chapter 40, and the point is a little further. But look at the title of Psalms 40. The Most High Yahweh Shema Shah sustain his servants. And the only way the Most High Yahweh Shema Shah sustain his servants if they trust in him. Okay? So let's get on to it. It says, Psalm chapter 40, it says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, I waited patiently for the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. Okay? Verse 2, he brought me up also out of an horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock and established my goings. Remember, Israel, all right, your house have to be built up on a rock. You know, like Big Brother said at church. All right, remember that story, the three little what was that? The three little remember that there's a story about the house getting blown down, the big bad wolf. One of them had sticks, one of them had stubble, and one of them the last one had stone. The wolf couldn't blow it down. Hey, that was the one that, hey, he had a house built up on the stone, which is that rock. That rock is who? Yahweh by Shema Shai. And that's what King David just said it. He just said it right here. I'm going to read the NLT, Psalms 40 in chapter 2. He lifted me out of the pit of despair, out of the mud and the mire. He set my feet on solid ground and steadied me as I walked along. So that's just showing you right there who is that rock, who is that stone, the chief cornerstone, who? Yahweh by Shema Shai coming through. And that's how it's going, that's how it always been, and that's what it's gonna be, and that's what it's forever gonna be. You know? Alright. Verse 3, it says, Psalms 40 and 3, KJV. And he have put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our power. Many shall see it and fear. Salakia. Let's roll it back. Psalms 40 and 3. And he had put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our power. Yahweh by Shema Shai. Many shall see it and fear, and shall trust in the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So hey, this song right here that's been put into us believers, us hopeful elect, Yahweh Ratazah, we be those men. Hey, this song of praise. This song of salvation. Okay? Because this is what we gotta have to be constantly singing to death or unto salvation. Because the Lord said, many shall, some of you should not taste death, see death. Okay? So, hey, we got it. We got the cheat codes. We got the downloads. Only thing we gotta do is constantly endure. You know, endure. Go through it. You gotta go through it to get to it. You know? Hey, that's why you gotta put away all things, you know, that don't have nothing to do with the Lord. In these times and right now, look, doom, the bird sounds beautiful. Oh my Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai is so beautiful. I'm hearing these birds chirping in the background. Then I just get a notification of Gina Marie. She be posting about the cherries and stuff. She talking about the bird sounds beautiful. And I know, let me be quiet. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear the, I don't know if you can hear it, but man, I hear birds just chirping everywhere. I even hear the frogs up over here chirping. You know, the frogs over here making their little noises and stuff. And it's just beautiful, man. Man, the Lord is beautiful. Okay, get back to it though. Okay, this is Psalms 40, and I'm gonna start back at 3 because the point in 4. And he had put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our power, Yahweh Shem Shai. Many shall see it and fear and shall trust in the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Point right here. Going back into what I started off in Proverbs 3 and 5. Acknowledge the Lord in all thy ways. Okay, 3 and 6. This goes into blessed is the man that maketh the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Shai his trust, and respected not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. You hear the Lord said, blessed is the man that making him, his trust, and respected not the proud. And who's the proud? Who's the proud? The so-called Edomites and the wicked 2/3 that ain't repenting and coming back to this power, man. To this power, you know? Like, I'm gonna get that right there too. Let me go to the Isaiah right quick. Salaki. Gotta get this precept. You know. You know. No. Salaki, I went to the wrong one. It's 31. Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. The title reads, help not in Egypt, but in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? In the NLT, it said the fertility of relying on Egypt. Let's get it both on in KJV and NLT. Isaiah 31 and 1, it said, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Shai. So, hey, you gonna see, okay? Because it say right here, wait a minute. It say right here, hold on. Wait a minute. It say right here, what it say about the Lord chariots though? Hold on. What it say? Psalm 68 and 17. The chariots of Yahweh by Hashem Shai are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. Okay? Okay? So, hey, even though Esau got his chariots, which represent his power, that's all. Okay? Hey, like just his little armies, hey, man, the Lord said his chariots are 20,000s and thousands, you know. So, and the Lord said he'll more on them all. So, hey, where the real power is? Okay, so this leads back into Isaiah 31. Okay, because blessed are those who trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, and what the Lord say? Woe to them that go. The word woe means destruction. And how I knew that, even before I came to this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, I used to watch Looney Tunes. And that guy that had that was always trying to kill Bunny, I think it was Sammy the Sam. Man, every time he see Bugs Bunny, he'd be like, whoa! Then he'll shoot that gun. Bow! Bow! That's how I knew. Like, when that's how I know the prophet, you know what I'm saying? When they were breaking these words down, it was making sense. Everything makes sense, man. When, you got the right teachers, you got the right elders, you got the right, bishops and elders, you got the teachers on down, hey, it makes sense, man, you know. But going back into the point, it says, Isaiah 31 and 1, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Shai. Okay? So, hey, it's telling you right here how Egypt really get down. Okay? Now let's go in NLT. Let's clear it up. It says, what sorrow awaits those who look to Egypt for help, trusting their horses, chariots, and charioteers, and depending on the strength of human armies, instead of looking to the Lord, Yah, the Holy One of Israel. Okay? The Lord said, what sorrows await those, man? You know what I'm saying, man? The Lord is not fucking playing, man. Hey, that's why I say right here up in Slovakia, Slovakia, uh let me get back to it. That's why I say right here in Proverbs 3. That's why I say in Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord, Yahweh by Shemashah, with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding, and in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct the paths. Okay? So it's just showing you right there, man. Hey, we got a power, you know what I'm saying, that's above all. You know, above the US Marines, one nation under God. Yeah, you your goddamn right. You up under Yahweh by Shemashah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and these trees just, they beautiful right now, man. They just leaning left to right. They over here happy. The birds happy chirping. The frogs in the background chirping, you know, making their little sounds. Man, hey, man, hey, it's a beautiful day already, man. We already got the victory. Just got to endure it. You hear me? You know, but hey, let me get back to this point, man. I'm finna go and sum it up. I got to hit this plantation, man. You know, this old hamster wheel. Let me get back to it. What was I was at? Psalms and 40, you know, because I was going to bring out more. But, you know, the point made, man, hey, that's why I say, hey, blessed is the man that maketh the Lord, how about Shemashah, his trust, and respected not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. Okay? Okay? And I think I'm going to end it off with this one right here. What's that? James. I think that James 1. Yep. Yep. Because, see, that's the thing. Blessed are those who trust in the Lord. But what the Lord say? Prepare your soul for temptation. Okay, so that's why prayer is a must. Okay, and what it say right here? James chapter 1, title, testing your faith. Okay, because yeah, we can talk scriptures, pull them out all day, but once I close this app out and I turn and go back into the crib and, you know, get myself together, oh, this the real work. But this the thing right here. It says James 1 and 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Okay? Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh Shemashah, for the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust has conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, and when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and coming down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Of his own will begat he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures. See that? Look at the NLT, it said he chose to give birth to us by giving us his true word. This is the true birth, the true living. And we, out of all creation, became his prized possession. So they're just showing you right there, hey, the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, hey, he is there. Okay, when you going through temptation, he is there. When you know, getting tried, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord basically telling us like, hey, but temptation come from our own desires though, you know. So that's like the Lord telling you like, hey, he turning Shaitan up on your ass because you know how you been within your, you know, your log, you know, the things that you desire, you know what I'm saying? But the Lord still right there, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's not that the Lord is tempting him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's your own desires. But hey, what the Lord say, Blessed is the man that endures temptation. You know, hey, cause you're gonna be calling, you're gonna be praying to the Lord, you're gonna be thinking the scriptures, you're gonna be like, hey, you gotta rebuke, you gotta be on point, you know. I'm speaking to myself first and foremost because this battle real, cause I know the things I do. I know you Akim and Aqua, I know y'all do some things too. And hey, man, we need the Lord, you know, cause shit, hey, this devil right here working 24/7, 24/8, you know. But hey, I'm just showing you right there that hey, the Lord is there, you know, when you endure, okay? Because that's how we gonna make it, Lord will. So, hey, that's the key point right there. Hey, bless are those who trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. Bless are those who endure in temptation. Bless, hey, just gotta constantly trust in their higher power, man. Hey, it's been beautiful. Hey, Lord will, you sincere ones, y'all was edified in the spirit. Lord will, y'all have a beautiful day and continue to endure. So with that, I would like to give all honor and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakah, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule well and teach well, peace and blessings and love to the hopeful elect and the 1/3 remnant, which consists of you men, women, and children. All right, till the next time, Yahweh, Ratazah, hey, Shalom.